Hi air signs, welcome back to my channel. I have two colors because we don't want to rely on tarot readers. You want to rely on your own intuition. I got two colors, purple and blue. Whatever comes to your mind first, what comes out of my hand, all right, because we want to build our intuition to be stronger. So you never ever rely on my tarot or anyone else, all right? The first color you're looking at is purple. I look at house 8. All right, we're looking at maybe secrets, rituals, maybe looking at a secret, maybe looking at a cult, all right? And we'll maybe look at your own power, okay, air signs. Maybe look at every ending as a new beginning, because someone looks like they're trying to share someone's assets, and house 8 is all about sharing other people's assets, all right? So now maybe someone, okay, is in a secret when it comes to maybe a ritual or secretly sharing someone's assets, okay, when it comes to the moon. Someone is expressing their purpose when it comes to everyday activity because someone's in a secret, because someone's using other people's assets. So I look at maybe someone moody when it comes to their attitude, all right? Maybe someone's looking at your mood when it comes to maybe your habits, maybe it comes to your environment. Maybe looking at maybe your mother, some of you as well, all right? Okay? Because now you're looking at the energy of Scorpio. Maybe you're looking at that desire, all right, to fish out. Or someone's thinking, maybe you're getting downloads from God about a secret. Maybe you've had an epiphany and now you're having that desire. Maybe a water sign person is fixated onto you, maybe. You could be a chemist person, a detective. You could be into magic, moon magic. Maybe looking at someone that does moon magic and they're trying to be very mysterious, but you've got the power within yourself to use your intuition to find out you're doing foolishness. All right? You've got the courage because you've got God by yourself. All right? Walk away from people, things, and places that don't serve for your highest good, right? Look at air sign person. Maybe you're looking at a king of swords. Maybe you walked away from a king of swords, all right? Or maybe look at your own analyzation. Because now maybe someone has a secret. You have to understand that someone's doing a ritual. So now you're looking at walking away from people, things, and places because there's no feelings there apart from foolishness. Party, foolishness. Too many secrets. So you had to walk away. There were too much secrets, too much shared assets, too much people using their genitals all over the place. Because now you're looking at air signs. Maybe looking at God. Maybe looking at a Leo on his Godhead. Maybe a masculine's got his Godhead, a Leo person. Maybe looking at holding back budgets, all right? Can I look at control? Maybe someone's controlling the will because now they've got their own power back. It could be a king of swords, or you could be just a Leo person, or the will of your own energy. Okay, air signs, you're looking at the own will, all right? You're looking at maybe being very ambitious. If you walk away from people, things, and places, you can co-create the universe a bit more steadily because God is telling you to follow, okay, your own intuition, because the soul's giving you enough tools to have resources for yourself and other people to create heaven on earth. You look at maybe a judgment, maybe it comes to a Leo person. Look at God's judgment when it comes to ending. Every ending has a new beginning. Maybe look at maybe a decision. There's a calling because someone's very unstable when it comes to their emotions. Use your intuition, all right, air signs, because now you're looking at being judged. Maybe a Leo person feels judged when it comes to his own intuition. He's with fulfillment, very moody, touchy, unstable person with a Cancer person, maybe very sensitive. Why? Because they're in an illusion. Someone's around, all right? Maybe someone that's a nurse or a healer or does magician work, a practitioner. We're looking at maybe your judgment. Someone's being judged. You've got a calling because someone thinks you're loving. Someone thinks you're very, very loving, all right? Then you look at heaven and earth, Mother Earth, okay? You're looking at the Queen of Cups. Someone very intuitive, very psychic. You could be thinking about Queen of Cups, all right? You could be King of Swords. Think about Queen of Cups. Someone very loving, very intuitive. Someone you can talk to like a healer. Maybe you want to go towards, maybe making that decision to go towards a very loving person. Maybe you're looking at working on victory, or maybe you're focused on your work. You could be a lawyer or detective, or maybe you are a project manager, or you could just be working your ass off because now you've got the truth. You can transition when it comes to putting your head on for a happily ever after. Yeah, somebody wants victory with this Queen of Cups. Someone very loving. They have a calling. Someone's got their Godhead on. They're working very hard at self-mastery, self-craftsman. Maybe they're thinking of a castle, moving in with this woman. They want victory. Yeah, he wants victory. I'm not even hyping this man up. No way. No way. King of Swords, you're always on my table at this Queen of Cups. No. There you go again, observing. Ooh, maybe making a decision about money matters when it comes to maybe self-independence, self-sufficiency. Maybe you're going for a legal matter when it comes to money matters, or you had a judgment about maybe a Virgo person, a young person. Someone's observing someone, a single person. Someone's observing when it comes to maybe someone's resources, when it comes to maybe having a victory. But somebody was handed the hand of God. You've got to listen to your intuition to make your own decision. Because you know what? Everyone has a purpose when everyone answers that call. So you've got to use your intuition. You've got to rise above your emotions. That's going to give you victory, to be grounded. Yeah. You've gone within us all the truth about Virgo person. Someone's investigating. Someone's looking at a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person. They're confused. There seems to be someone's controlling someone's feelings because they made an offer about work. And now someone's gone into solitude. Someone's in paranoia with their feelings about money because of work. And now they're under judgment. He could be a private detective investigating. And while he done investigating, he made his own judgment. He saw his own calling. Maybe he saw a soulmate. Maybe a Queen of Cups for some of you. Yeah, because you saw a Virgo with a Queen of Wands. Or some kind of money matter. Or an entrapment from a baby mum. Maybe it's your baby mum. You got a Virgo child and now you made a judgment, decision. Something happened to this Virgo child. I keep picking up these two, man. Something to do with water sign and this man. And this Sagittarius woman. I keep picking them up. Yeah, he's in regret. Maybe you think he's regret with marrying her or something. Or regret this cult. Or culture. Because cult is a culture. And a culture is a cult. Tradition, because you do all the time. Maybe he's doing transformations from a decision, from a culture that is not his tradition anymore, outgrown. He's seen the truth. Maybe a Leo person is walking away from God and God said, where the fuck are you going? Or air sign, you're going to be more victorious when you listen to your own intuition about Queen of Cups or a baby mom. Maybe you're working really hard because you have to upgrade your money and you're coming out with victory when it comes to your decision, a final decision. You could be a judge and God's judging though. God is judging how we create, how we co-create on Mother Earth. So someone's gone within and maybe saw epiphany, done soul searching, and now they regret. Because now it's 4 and 5. Someone regrets, someone's bored about finances, maybe from a Virgo or to a Virgo or from a Virgo person at work. Something to do with a drink and pills maybe for some. And for some of you, someone feels like God gave them an offer of the most beautiful woman made from God to love. So now someone feels bored, right? They feel like they've missed an opportunity with a very loving, psychic, intuitive person. Yeah, the Empress. Someone thinks you're the Empress, my darling. Maybe the Divine Masculine. He's got his Godhead on. Could be a Leo person or a air sign masculine. So now you're looking at being spiritually guided. Someone's been spiritually guided towards divine masculine, maybe. You got a divine masculine in your energy, or someone feels you are a spiritual teacher, or you're looking at commitment, or maybe looking at your own religious group, or maybe someone's leaving a religious group or a tradition. Because now you're looking at the Hierophant, unorthodox practices, maybe for some people. That was a secret cult, a secret religion in House 8. They just wanted to share people's assets when it comes to this religion or spiritual group, or maybe marriage, or maybe someone had a baby. Because now you're looking at history from God. The pharaohs. The past happened. His story. History happened. His story. God's story or Leo's story. His story, history, came from a past life. The bloodline is God. The pharaohs, they're huge. They're coming back for success. They're coming back for their resources that the explorers took. They come to cleanse the space, removing the negativity, because they went on the wheel, hamster wheel, trying to survive on a daily hustle, using our resources. So now we look at the Holy Grail given by God. We have to work on our self-mastery, because God's coming. The pharaohs, the bloodline is here. You've been spiritually guided. You look at the energy of your resources, victory, recognition, goodwill. They took our resources, and everybody else saw the goodwill and didn't give it back to the rightful owners. So now they're under God's judgment for tomb raiding. They're under judgment. And now emotions, they're under judgment for how they survive on their daily hustle. They tomb raided us. These colonizers, agriculturalists, ego-culturalists and stuff like that. Yeah, tomb raiders under judgment. They went into our tombs and stole our stuff. They didn't believe we were going to come back. And they're so stupid. They knew the afterlife. Reincarnation, that means we're coming back, you dumbos. God's coming. God's coming. The 12 angels are here. The juries, they're here. They watched everybody since 1330 BC. And you lot made the wrong judgment. God's coming. And the way these pharaohs are huge, you're going to be like a little ant. You're going to be in fear. Some of the people are going to be in paranoia because they're not using their intuition. Their bloodline has well been cursed because they've done tomb raiding. They even cut our nose off and put on some straight fucking nose on it to us. Yeah. So now Leo's coming out with hope. Yeah, because he's unplugging from an entrapment. You've got to tune in. And someone's looking at you on the internet. But the pharaohs are tuned in to me. Because I can see a decision. I saw God's head come out. The sky. Someone has a calling from the divine connection. The mind's been illuminated to think on your higher self for your decisions, using your intuition. Because someone's under anxiety about an entrapment. They try to trap us, you know. They think they can, but they don't know. They don't know the spiritual law. They think they do, but they don't. They don't. Because we're back. I just heard we're back. I just heard that. We're back. Told you. Angels, love, we're back. Someone's fake living beyond their means. We're back, babies. I told them, they didn't want to listen. Now they're scared. Now they're scared. We're back. Someone's under judgment. Someone's decision's been clear. Someone done an investigation. We got receipts. Archangel Michael is guiding this beautiful woman. Look at someone's nightlife when it comes to Vegas. They took our resources, like the gambling house. It was about the Wheel of Fortune tuning in to the universe. But they use that as a gambling house to take away our intentions, energy, and actions. So they can feed off of us. Could be a Virgo person. Could be fucking Jay-Z, any fucking Virgo. Doing that fucking gambling house. Abusing his fucking powers, little pussy. Because he's got, what is it? Jehovah's book. Jehovah's fucking whatever. That museum. He's in fucking trouble, man. Yeah, we're sending. You do it in your nightlife. And then the Bible will tell you don't do gambling, but then you got a fucking gambling house when the same people are talking about fucking Christianity, but still go to a gambling house. You lot are fucking contradicting. You lot are fucking contradicting. You took our stuff and you took our resources, you tried to get it against us, you tried to take a godhead off that is out of order. You tomb raided us, you went to our stuff and you took his work, took it to your trophies, it belongs to us, you colonized us and we're coming back, we're bigger than you, we're like an ant in our version. Whoa, where the fuck did that come from? Shit. Divine Feminine. I don't know why he won't let me leave that eyes. They stole and we come back. We're working with Divine Feminine. We've got hopes and wishes for a Leo person to look at his holy grail and give his offering of love to the Divine Feminine. We've got receipts about tomb raiding investments. We had stuff in our tomb and they tomb raided us. And they started making products and services and acted like it was them. All they did was rediscover. They discovered to rediscover. So all these discoveries are here already. All these discoveries here already. We got receipts. It was here already. They tried to act like it was them, but it didn't. It seemed like they took. Managing our magic, but in the wrong way. Low vibration. Now coming back. We're back. We got receipts. And every receipt will be coming back in God's hand. Every single receipt. So I divide the British Museum and all the other museums that stole our artifacts. They need to get it back! Pharaohs are here. Shit, where did that come from? Realization. Cup. Awareness, finding out, coming to light. We're back. We're back. Shit. We're back. They gotta give it back. Every single thing the British and the West took, they gotta give it back. They have to clean up what they destroyed. They gotta clean up and give it back to the rightful owner, Divine Feminine. All intruders need to come out. God is coming anyway. This is why you got lots of earthquakes, flooding. That's why. You know, a traveller, when he forgets he's a traveller, he starts fighting over things that don't belong to him, like territories. You understand? They got to give it back. The pharaohs are here. They got to give it back. Divine Feminine. They didn't want to listen. They didn't want to listen. I'm telling you, Genevieve's in trouble. She's in some serious shit. She don't know what the fuck she did, boy. And all them tomb raiders. The one that keeps seeing, what's his name? That clip just came to my head. Richard Pryor. That clip came to my head with those two, Costello and someone. I can hear it. I can hear something being drawn like stone. I remember. Realization. Now they're going to be in mind lockdown. They know we're coming. They know. They know. They know. Genevieve's in trouble, boy. Yeah, they say she's fucking trash. I had a dream in her. I saw such a massive fucking footprint. And in my dreams, I keep seeing these giant fucking pharaohs. And then when I'm awake, that's when I saw a massive, massive, massive footprint. And when I looked down, I said, wouldn't it be funny if it was my grandmother or God? When I looked up, I saw a massive G. G. God. Realization, God's two of cup. They're in trouble. They're in trouble. Yeah, they're coming together. Reconciliation. Someone's under pressure. Because God's judgment. Someone was projecting their feelings. And now they're in trouble. You got to watch out. Signicities. And that's the card about signicities. Someone didn't take God's offer. And they looked at a third party person, a karmic, a Taurus person, and an institution. So you've got to look at signicities. You could be seeing 111, 222, 333. Someone's going to ring. Someone's going to ring you. Someone's at God's gate, about to reveal a confession. Someone's got the tea. Someone's online looking for information because someone has a dirty little secret, a down low dirty secret. Boy, remember, air signs, walking love, talking truth. Love you guys. Bye.